Welcome to Two Geek Girls. I'm Mika.
I'm Nika.
This is episode 2 in our Tober series, and today we're going to start off with discussing our thoughts on Star Trek Discovery.
All right. For those of you who are fans of Star Trek, um, you may enjoy this series. You may not enjoy this series. There is a lot of action in this series, and so far, as the third episode, we've only had one episode that has been about discovery and science. With that being said, although I am a fan of Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, I am enjoying this series for what it is. I do think that we may see some of the mirror world in this series, but that's just my speculation. I have nothing to back that up. I do like our heroine, even though she does have some character flaws, which we will go over later. But I believe that with some character progression, we can see great things out of her character. Because they do actually have an interesting backstory that makes up for who she is as a person now, as a Starfleet officer. But overall, the reason why I mentioned character flaws is because a lot of the decisions that she's made in the first two episodes have drastic effects in episode 2, and we see a additional culmination of that in episode 3, and now what her life has become due to those decisions.
Okay, I'll agree with you there. Michael Barnum, I like her character thus far. Um, she has made some questionable decisions based off too much on emotions, but yeah, I do like her overall. And
As the female lead.
yes, as a female lead, I'm definitely looking to see her progression. I think once we kind of went over that unfortunate situation in the first few episodes, it's going to kind of level out, and then she'll um, be definitely a good positive addition to the crew here, especially with all that's going on with the Discovery. I think she'll definitely be a good addition to that. So far in the series, though, I'm enjoying the show, Star Trek Discovery, and I like the introduction of other um, other characters that we're familiar with from Star Trek, and possibility of seeing where that goes with the Vulcans and the Klingons and all of that. So I'm excited to see where all it's going to take us on this next adventure.
And just to give a brief review of everything that's happened so far, there might include some spoilers if you haven't seen the first 3 episodes. In episode 1, we meet Michael with her current team, and that team does a little bit of discovery. They get back on the ship. She actually goes out into space based on something that they see on their I forgot how that actually transpired, to be honest with you. But basically, they see something and they need her to go out there and check on it. And she finds out that that's actually a Klingon. So she lets everybody know back on, after killing him, she goes back to the ship and lets everybody know that she found a Klingon. They said they haven't seen a Klingon in 100 years, wonder what they want. Long story short, because of her past and how her parents were actually killed, by Klingon, she basically makes a logical decision of contacting someone who she thinks can give her help, but that actually was the that started the snowball effect of where we get to in episode 2, which is they fire on the ship, or they're supposed to be firing on the ship, but she doesn't have the right authority to do so. The captain accuses her of insubordination, which is correct because she made that decision while knocking the captain out. She's put under lock and key. The Klingons have their own motivation for the reason why they're doing what they're doing, so they take that as a personal affront. They basically open fire. Other ships come to help and them get out of the situation. The Klingons basically demolish everyone. Philippa, who is the captain of Michael's ship, decides to go over and get the leader that they've been corresponding with after they demolish all the remaining ships. That doesn't work out. They end up killing him, making him a martyr, and now the Klingons are in their feelings. In the meantime, Philippa gets killed. The rest of the ships are all in disarray, including Michael's ship, and she's labeled a mutineer. We pick up in episode 3, where she's now on the new ship, which is Discovery. The captain there, I do not have the warm and fuzzies for. I believe that he is the bad guy. They're making it seem like he's the bad guy. It is the actor who plays Lucius Malfoy on Harry Potter. And we leave off that episode with, again, him doing some suspect things. And at this point, we don't know what his motives are. They seem very questionable. He doesn't seem to be an upstanding guy. So we haven't seen any coming this seasons or any previews or trailers for the upcoming episodes. But based on what I've seen so far, watching this as a pilot and additional episode, binging it together, I definitely feel that this is going to be a good series. I just hope that they flesh out these characters more so that we can get more information about them, and then we can feel a little bit more for the characters when they go through whatever's going to happen. Because, like I said, based on what this current captain is doing and what they show, I feel like he's actually going to end up being the antagonist of this series and not the Klingons. They're going to actually take a back seat to him. So those are my thoughts. Did you have any other thoughts about the first 3 episodes?
That I wanted to add. I guess that's pretty much. I mean, I'm just geared up to see where the show is going to take us in episode 4. From there on out, because there's just, as you said, questionable things going on the ship, and new crew members that make me wonder where this is gonna go. Even her roommate was a little odd to me, to say the least. But I definitely am geared up to see. I think it was a nice, pleasant surprise how the show started off. So
okay, so what's your grade for the first 3 episodes?
B+.
Okay, mine is a B-.
Okay.
So let's get the discussion going in the comment section. Let us know what you thought of Star Trek Discovery first 3 episodes if you've already seen them. And if you like this video, please subscribe and like and share. Until next time, stay geeky.